Hi, this is May Dulau here live tonight. It is late night. We are doing a late night webinar on how to make money online. And the topic tonight is how Jamel, my husband, and I managed to get 34 leads on $5. So that's US dollars. So we're going to talk about that, and we're also going to talk about what it means to make money online, how we do it. Like, we're going to actually tell you how we do it, because we get so many questions like, how are you making money online? What are you doing anyway? So we're going to answer those questions for you so that you can understand what it is that we do here and what we have. And before I get into this even further, I wanted to introduce some of the panelists. One of them is a static picture of a very cute girl. So I don't know if she could talk. If she could talk, she's more than welcome to say something. Don't hear anything yet. She's probably working on her technical connection. Okay, and then, oh, I heard a whoop. I don't know. Is that a microphone, maybe? Anyway, when you can talk, just chime in. So, next panelist, Ray Kakuta. Ray, why don't you introduce yourself real quick? Tell people who you are.
Hey everybody, Ray Kukuda here. I am coming live at midnight in Honolulu, Hawaii. Behind me is my window, and you can see the stars. But hey, glad to be here, May. Thanks for inviting me.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Ray, thank you for putting it all together. Ray is like the mastermind. He's the one who created the whole web page and got it all working. And so he's our genius. He's my genius friend that I get in touch with when I want to do a webinar at midnight. So thank you, Ray, for helping out. So this is a late night webinar. Some other people popping on are other people who work with us in the same business. We make money online. My name, again, I told you, is May, and I am also in Hawaii. It is midnight for us. So wherever you are in the world, it might be a different time. And so we're having fun. You know, it's late night. We're real chill. It's going to be a nice, casual kind of talk. As you can tell already, I've already mentioned that Ray did a lot of technical stuff for this hangout, so I'm not going to have a real technical, savvy, pretty talk. I'm not going to be showing you screens, because I actually don't know how to do that yet. I'll eventually get there, I'm sure. So tonight I'm just gonna tell you straight up what we did to succeed, and one of the topics is how we got my husband and I worked together, and recently we started a campaign on Facebook, and with $5 we got 34 leads. Now, what is a lead? You might not even know what a lead is. So let me explain some language so you understand what I'm talking about here. When you get someone who is interested in your, oh look, we have someone joining us. Maybe not. Okay, so when you get someone who's interested in your business online and they see a page, and the page says enter your email here to get access to learn more about our business, and then you can see a video on the other side. When they enter their email and they go onto your email list, they become what we call them a lead. You can call it a lead, you can call it a prospect, so it can be a lead, a prospective customer, someone, an interested client, someone who's interested in what you have to offer. That's a lead. Okay, so that's what we call them. We call them leads. So what basically the topic on here is, just the other day, like I'd say, what was it, like 3 days ago, Ray? I don't know, not that long ago, Ray. Like, not that long ago. We started a Facebook campaign. The first day it ran, we spent like $2, $2 US, and we got like, I think we got like 7 prospective customers with $2, and one of them actually filled out everything and wanted to join even. They just didn't complete payment. So, and that was with $2. Okay, now that blew my mind already. And then the following day we spent $5. This is actually not quite on purpose. We were actually thinking we budgeted a little more money. However, we spent $5 because, you know, we just didn't realize we were only budgeted at 5. And so we spent $5, and we got 34 people interested in the business, interested enough to enter their email and watch a presentation talking about it. And since that time, we've gotten 2 sales already from this one Facebook campaign that we've been running since we started it Saturday late morning. And so now it's Wednesday midnight. So we've already gotten 2 sales from the campaign, and we've actually spent a total of, let's see, there's $2, then there's $5, there's $7. Then we spent $100 the third day because we were really excited. Then we brought it back down to about 20. So I guess we spent about $147 for 2 sales in our business so far. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what that means and what we did, so that if you're in this business, you can learn from what we did and then do the same thing for you. And if you're if you're not in the business and you're interested in what we did because you're thinking of getting in the business, you can listen and find out as well. So basically, before I get started, I wanted to ask any of the panelists want to say something. I think there's somebody there who is a nice blue figure. I don't know who that is. If they want to say hi, I don't know who they are.
I think their name says Vincent.
Oh, you see Vincent somewhere. Where do you see Vincent? When they popped up. Oh, Vincent, do you want to say hi, Vincent?
Hello.
Hi, Vincent. Where are you coming in from?
Maui.
Oh, you're on Maui. Okay, so it's midnight for you too. Yay. Late night crowd. Awesomeness. Vincent, how long have you been in the business?
About 3 weeks.
Awesome. Awesome. And have you gotten any leads or sales so far?
Not just yet.
Okay, so this is going to be exciting for you, right?
Exactly.
Okay. And then I know this is Linda, right? You said, Ray,
Yep.
That's Linda, right?
That's Linda.
Linda, are you there? Linda?
Yes, hi.
Hi!
Hey,
How are you
Linda.
doing?
Hi.
Ray knows you. Ray saying hi. Doing his hey, Linda. Okay, so where are you calling from? Where are you in from? Where are you at, Linda?
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you guys hear
Yes.
me?
And where are you? Where are you coming in from? Where are you at?
I'm at Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, just above Australia.
What time is it now in Papua New Guinea?
It's 8 p.m.
8 p.m. So it's not late night. It's actually evening for you. That's
No,
good. I'm glad.
no.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, Linda. So, Linda, what day is it right now?
It's tomorrow, right?
It's tomorrow,
It's-
right?
Yes.
Well,
It's hard to say because it's midnight now, so it's already tomorrow for us too. So I don't know what to say.
is it the 22nd at 8 in the evening?
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yes.
Australia, day ahead, yeah.
So
Right on.
we're at the same day though, Ray. They're not a day ahead. We're same day right now because
They're
we're
almost
doing
a
this
day ahead,
hangout.
yeah.
Because we're doing this hangout at midnight. This is cutting edge stuff. Okay, midnight hangout. This is how it should always be, right? Ray actually took a nap and woke up a half hour before.
I did.
He had to put his alarm clock on. Like, I gotta wake up. With May, she's like, this crazy girl wants to do a hangout at midnight. By the way, before we continue on, just to say, why are we doing a hangout at midnight? Well, in our time, this is a good time for Linda, actually. It's not late. However, for us, it's kind of late. And why are we doing a hangout at midnight? Basically, it's the only time that I have where I know that I'll be free to do a hangout because I have a baby who's 8 months old, and I have to take care of him when I get home. And I'm busy during the day, so I don't really have. I cannot guarantee any other time than either early morning or late night. And it just so happens that internet marketers happen to always freaking be up at midnight. Like, look at this one. This is Isaac. He's another internet marketer who's up at midnight, and I know he lives in Hawaii. So, and I announced this hangout with Ray. We announced this hangout 15 minutes ago, you know, and look how many people are on. See, that's what internet marketers are doing at midnight. They're on the computer. So that's why midnight hangout is a brilliant idea. And so that's why we're doing it at midnight. And we figured that we'd give Asia a break. You know, why be so America-centered, right? This is a perfect time. Asian, you know, Asian countries, this is their evening, which is like, you know, prime time. So, and I wanted to say hi to all the Philippine contingent listening, because I know that recently a lot of people in the Philippines have been interested in our business. So this is a good time for them to watch. So we picked midnight, and we'll see how it goes. So far, look at this. We've got a picture for Vincent now. Hi, Vincent. I can see you. How you doing? Okay. Isaac, do you want to say who you are real quick and introduce yourself?
Yeah, name's Isaac Box. I'm one of the leaders on the Project Freedom team. I've been on the team about 9 months now, and since then I've generated about $35,000. 5,000 of which I got in my first 30 days online. And I live in Hawaii, Honolulu, with I don't live with them, but in the vicinity with Ray and May. Hey, Ray and May, that rhymes. I'm a poet, didn't even know it. It must be midnight. And I stay up late, and I love staying up late because I'll stay up till 3 in the morning if I want to, because I sleep in. I don't have to set my alarm. So that's why I love this business, and internet marketing rocks, and I get to hang out with cool people like you guys at midnight and with 15 minutes notice. It's pretty cool.
Okay, so there we go. We've introduced everyone. There's probably going to be more people popping on because, like I said, you know, even though it's midnight, it's like prime time for the. And plus, I don't know if we mentioned, this is an international business. I know we're getting a lot of questions recently. You know, they're like, oh, I don't live in the United States. Can I do it? Well, we have obviously Linda from Papua New Guinea on the panel right now, and she's obviously not in the United States, and she's doing it. So yeah, you don't have to live in the United States to do this, but this is an internet business. See, that's the great part about it, right? It's got no boundaries. It's internet. It's the internet. It's everywhere. So, I mean, you can join and you can be in a boat in no country and still be in this business. So, yeah, you can join even if you live in another country that's not the United States. So I hope that answers your question on that. So anyways, let's talk about the topic a little bit, because I know that Vincent is like, you know, dying to know what the heck we did to get so many leads with $5. And I think it's like, I want to know what the hell you did too.
Oh yeah, that's the other reason I'm on here is I saw that 15 minutes ago and I said, I'm jumping on there, dude. I need to know what the hell she did. I still think it's magic. I need it explained.
Well, it kind of is magic, because honestly, I was like, you know, when I saw the results of our campaign, I was floored. I was kind of like, what the, you know, I was like, I don't believe it. So, yeah, I was just saying that the first day we launched the campaign, we spent $2. Okay, I think it was $2.06. $2.06. Okay, and we got an unpaid lead. We got unpaid sale, okay? So someone who actually filled out everything to do the sale and just didn't quite finish paying because maybe their credit card wasn't the right one or whatever. They're going to come back later. Who knows? And we had like 7 leads for $2. That was the first day. And the second day, it was running for $5. I thought it was running for 20. It was running for 5. And we got 34 leads. And since then, we've made 2 sales so far from that campaign that's still running, and it's running pretty cheaply. So let me talk about that, because that's the topic, and everyone's like, okay, get to the point. All right, so let's go. What did we do? Now, before I start, I forgot to say we have an income disclosure in this business, and Isaac did mention that he made quite a substantial amount of money online within the first 5 weeks, and I did mention that I made 2 sales, and that is money. And just wanted to let you know that we are in a business that is open to other people joining it and getting involved, and there is no guarantee of income. Our results are based on individual efforts. So everybody's results in their own business is different. So everyone on this panel has different results. Perhaps the closest is Ray to us, because we started around the same time and we have pretty much the same results, which is unusual actually. However, anyway, we both made roughly, we've over 20,000 so far in about a year. Now, income, like I said, is not guaranteed. Individual results vary. If you want to see the income disclosure, there is one at workwithmay.com/income. I don't know, Ray, do you have one at the Rat Race? Do you have an income disclosure?
Yeah, my income disclosure is raiseincomedisclosure.com.
Wow, that's
pretty
cool.
I know.
I love that. Wait. So is it with no apostrophe, right?
No
Just
apostrophe, just raise income disclosure.
Incomedisclosure.com. Wow, that's cool. That's pretty cool. All right. So anyone else want to give out their income disclosures while we're at it? No? Okay.
Sure.
There's a chance that you will make anywhere from 0 to a shitload of money. 0 to a lot. That's a chance. It's all up to you. It's what kind of effort and work experience and stuff you want to put into it. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. So I just want to make that clear though, because this is a legitimate business opportunity. This is something that what we're going to talk about tonight is real, and it is legal, and so it has certain laws governing it in the United States anyway. And one of them is that we need to disclaim our income and tell you what realistically to expect. What realistically to expect is that you can make 0 to a lot of money in this business, okay? When we talk about the money, we don't want you to believe that it's guaranteed for you, because it's not. And like Isaac said, if you don't do anything in this business, you're not going to make anything. Now, if you start doing the work and you do what leaders tell you to do, then, it's highly likely that you'll make something. However, it's never guaranteed, okay? So just wanted to get that out of the way first. Okay, so what did we do? Now, before I say exactly what we did, I'm going to say right now that just because good things happen doesn't always mean the person who made them happen knows exactly why they happened. Okay, just going to say that right now. Okay, so just because I have these amazing results does not mean I know exactly what the hell I did to get them. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what I did though with my husband, and so that you can get an idea and get some inspiration. And then I'm just going to tell you pretty quickly, and I'm not going to do any fancy screenshots because I just don't know how. This is me. I just don't know how to do it. So I'm just going to tell you how I did it. And if you want to know really, really more details, then you probably have to get involved with the business, because we've got all these great webinars that explain things like with screenshots, and you can always get access to that once you decide to join, if you decide to join. And there is a button underneath this video that's playing right now that says get started or something like that, and you can click that button to join at any time if you feel compelled to do so. Okay, so what we did was we set up a Facebook campaign. So the interesting thing about the internet right now is it's like this amazing vehicle to make tons of money, and a lot of people just don't know how. Okay, except for knowing that if you're a company like eBay or Amazon or Walmart, you can sell your stuff online on a website. Most people can understand that. However, aside from that, how people make money online is kind of this nebulous, like, what are they doing? How do people, you'll hear about some young guy who's like a millionaire and he's making money online and you have no idea what he's doing, right? So there's a lot of mystery to the internet and making money online right now. So I'm just going to explain one aspect of it for you. So how does Facebook make their money? Now, before I started doing this business, I didn't really know how Facebook made their money. I was like, oh, maybe they just felt like making Facebook, and for some reason they make money because it's popular. I have no idea how they make money. And now that I'm in the business, I understand that people advertise on Facebook. And I don't know if you noticed, however, when you go on Facebook, you'll see ads on the right side, or I don't know where else they are. I only see them on the right side pretty much. I don't know. Anyway, you'll see ads that have, maybe they'll have a story that says sponsored story, or maybe it'll be like, buying great shoes here at Walmart or whatever. They'll have some ad playing in the right column. And Facebook makes their money by showing those ads to people who are on Facebook. And the amazing thing about Facebook is that they have a lot of information about the people on Facebook. So what I mean is that when you set up your Facebook profile, you basically tell Facebook a lot about who you are. You tell them your age, your gender, you tell them if you're married, you tell them what your interests are, what movies you like. You might even buy stuff while you're on Facebook, and Facebook keeps track of all of this stuff, okay? And they make their money by people who want to advertise on Facebook. So people want to advertise, they set a budget, and they say, I'm going to spend so much money a day, and could you please show my ad to certain types of people? And then they pick. And then there's all these categories. So basically when you're on Facebook, you can go create it. You have this nice, there's like a button that says create an ad, and you can create an ad, and then you set up what you want your ad to be. The way we do it is we make a Facebook post on our fan page, and then we create an ad from that post that we created, okay? And then once that post is, once we create that post, and then we make an ad about it, and then we pick the demographic we want to see it. So for us, this business, if you wanted to do it, you would need to be at least 18 years old. So we never show it to people under 18. Things like that. We want to show it to people who speak English because we speak English. We don't want to, show it to people who don't, and so on. So you basically can pick your target audience. Okay, so if you know anything about marketing, you know that you need a target audience. Like you have a product and you have a target audience, and you want to find your target audience, tell them about what you have so that they'll buy it, right? So depending on what you're selling, you need to have the right target, right? I mean, if you're selling lipstick, you're going to go for women who wear lipstick, right? You're not going to target to babies or children or men. You're gonna target the right audience, right? So it depends what you're selling. You target the right audience. Okay. So in the case of this business that we're in, we are internet business that is also selling personal growth products like audios. We sell a lot of different things. We sell a blogging platform. That's the most basic thing that we sell, which is the $25 platform. We sell lots of different products, basically. Those products teach you, they give you a blog. That's one product. So you can do internet marketing depending on what you do. You might be a doctor and want to have your own blog. You might be a teacher, whatever. Or you might want to do internet marketing and have your own blog. Or you might want to blog about your family and put your pictures up and whatever. So we sell that. That's one of the things that we sell. So I'm just going to use that as an example. So for us, we were targeting people who are interested in, doing business online, learning about internet marketing. Really, that's our target audience. We want people who are interested in internet marketing, right? Because a lot of the products we sell are also about internet marketing. We have this 15K formula that's like this amazing course on how to do internet marketing, and other courses that teach how to do marketing on the internet. So basically we're looking for people who might be into that. That's one part of our target audience. Now, aside from that, that's more product focused, okay? Aside from that, and being that that's part of our target, we're basically targeting people who are on Facebook anyway, so they're basically technologically savvy enough in general to, just because they're on Facebook in the first place, to be able to handle these products. So for our particular campaign that Shamel and I did, we basically focused more on people who would be more interested in our story. Now, the more we learned about marketing, the more we found out that people don't buy your products. Okay, so people don't buy your products, they buy you. And I didn't really understand that when I first started marketing. I didn't believe it when I first started marketing, because to me it was always like, oh, I'm buying products. I go and buy products, and I spend money on stuff. I'm not spending money on a person. I don't buy people. It doesn't make sense. However, the more that I learned about this, and we actually learn about this with our products. They teach you how to market, so because I didn't really know how to market that well when I first started a year ago, and my husband actually knows more about it than I do, because he's been in sales. I haven't. I was like doing banking, analytical stuff. I wasn't doing sales. So for me, to understand that, oh, people actually don't buy products, they buy people. So when you understand that, and then you understand that concept, and then you think about Facebook, then it becomes almost an amazing revelation, because Facebook is the perfect place to find people who would be interested in you as a person, because it's all about people. Facebook is a people directory, right? It's a people directory with all of their interests, their demographics, so you can advertise to people who would be interested in you as a person. So that was actually the biggest revelation. Now, how did we do it specifically? We went to the beach, we took a video about our story. Okay, so we basically just showed people what we're doing. Okay, we told them who we are. It was me actually in the video. My husband is the one who edited the video. And he taught me how to take it with his computer. So we took a video, and basically we just tell our story. So I just tell them who I am, and that I make so much money, and I show them, how much money that I'm making online, so that they can understand that this is real, because it's real, but however, people don't think it's real, they're like, whatever, people making money online, I don't believe it. However, if you show them, the money that you're making, like, done, done, done. I made this on this day. I made this on this day. I made this on this day, and and I just was very honest about it. Like I told them a story. It wasn't just I made money. Here it is. Bam. It was like, hi, my name is May. I started this business pregnant. I wanted to make a different life, because I had a job, and it dictated my life. I didn't have time to do what I wanted to really do, and so I decided to take a chance and get online and see what I could do with a mentor. And he taught me, a couple mentors, they taught me how to make money online, and it took me a little while. I wasn't an Isaac Fox, who makes money in 5 weeks or whatever he said. I don't know. I wasn't, it took me longer. I started in April and didn't start making money until 3 months later. However, this is the money that I did make, and we had our first $4,500 day on July 1st. I remember the day. By the way, income results vary. Income disclaimer there. And then, after that, I was due to give birth soon. And 2 days before I gave birth to my son, we had another $4,600 day. And again, results vary. And so I just told them what happened to me. And I told them about how when I was in the hospital, I showed them my back office. While I was in the hospital in labor, I wasn't working. Okay, I was in labor. All right, I was in labor for 25 hours. I was in labor for 25 hours, and I made this. So I think I made $100 or $125 while I was in the hospital for the 25 hours that I was there. And obviously I wasn't doing anything because I was in labor. Well, I was doing a lot. It just wasn't internet marketing. So that's what it was. It just speaking from just yourself, just telling people your story. Okay, just from really telling them your story, and then just talking to people and letting them know that you're just an everyday person, just like them, and you understand, and you talk to the people. You think about who you're talking to, and then you just talk about what it is that you understand. And if they are your target audience, they're going to relate to what you say. So to me, I would talk about how I want to be able to take lunch and eat lunch whenever I want, because in a job, they dictate your lunch hour, right? They give you 1 hour and you have to be back within an hour. And if you're not back within an hour, you're just, you get in trouble. And then you have to give permission to go to the doctor. You have to have permission to go home if your child is sick. You need to get permission to do you have to get permission to do everything in life. What kind of a life is that, right? So I basically shared with people how I felt about that kind of life. I didn't want that kind of life. And then I just told them, this is a real option for you to do. I'm doing it now. And I'm not pretending it's easy. I spend time on it, not every day, because obviously I was in labor. However, I do spend an hour or two a day, and I have been since I joined. And in the beginning, the first 3 months didn't make anything. However, just kept plugging at it and listening to what my mentors told me to do. And I shared that story. Now, that's the first step. The first step is to make a video and tell your story. And I learned this from Ray. Ray's the man who started it, man. Actually, we didn't learn it from Ray. We learned it from our good mentor, Kiala. That's actually where we learned it. However, Ray just like blew it out of the water one day when he had this campaign that like all these people were so interested. He got so many leads, and we're like, whoa. So then we got more motivated. So our great mentor Kiala actually taught us and started us on this. And actually our mentor Kiala, he does a lot of sales doing this all the time. I mean, he's like bringing in, I think he said he got 10 sales the other day in one day. So I mean, so anyway, moving on. So if you get good at this, it can be very lucrative. And the more you do it, the more you realize how wonderful it is, because mastering Facebook advertising, you can sell anything. Like I said, Walmart uses it right now. Walmart, Target, Amazon. I mean, they're selling stuff through Facebook all the time. So once you realize the power of this, I mean, say you have other things you want to sell, or say you just want to join this business and sell people an opportunity to do a business with us, or whatever you're doing, whatever you're selling. That, if you're selling the blog like we are, whatever it is, there's an amazing way to do it when you use Facebook. So anyway, we filmed our story, and then Jamel edited it. He put the income disclaimers in, he circled the numbers, he did a nice editing job. He put the income disclaimer in the front, and then we uploaded it to Facebook. We made an ad with it, and we targeted our audience. Now this is where you have to know what you're looking for in your audience. And we've been doing these Facebook campaigns since September. We've never had results like this before. And the difference is the quality of the video. It was a better video, because we just started getting more skills. Like, we just started learning how to make better videos where we could actually show our computer screen instead of just me talking. You would actually see my screen. Things like that. It's like technical skills. And it doesn't take that long. You just have to learn it. We got better at making videos, and then we targeted differently. This time we targeted, one of the countries we targeted was the Philippines, and that was because I attract Filipino people because my husband's Filipino. I know I attracted him, so also I'm Filipino because my last name is Duldalao, so I put in the Philippines. However, that's not the only country I put in. I put in a lot of countries, any country I could think of that has English speakers in it. So we had a sign up from Norway. She's from Norway, and so basically you want to target people who will relate to you. And in the beginning, I was targeting people from where I grew up. I grew up in Buffalo, New York. However, I never really fit into when I lived in Buffalo, New York. And targeting them was not a good idea because I just don't look, and I just don't fit in. I never fit in there, and I still don't fit in there. So why am I targeting there even though I grew up there? And I know Ray had a really good campaign where he was targeting Hawaii, and he did great. And Ray grew up in Hawaii. He's local Hawaii guy, right? So Linda is going to target Papua New Guinea, right? Vincent's going to target Maui. Yeah, Vincent. Vincent's going to do Hawaii, right? Isaac, we'll figure it out. I think Isaac's from California, so Isaac should probably target California. You know, and then you just look at your name. People look at your name, like, basically, like I said, people are buying you. They're buying, if they feel comfortable, if they trust you, they will be interested in what you have to offer. So that's it. I mean, that's all we did. I mean, really, that's it. We just looked at our demographic better, and we made a better video. And we have, you know, we displayed what we are very honest about what we're doing. Some people are afraid to talk about their own results. I know Isaac's not like that. I know Ray's not like that. That's probably why they have such good results, right? However, some people just starting out, maybe Vincent may be shy, Linda might be shy. You're kind of shy about telling people about the business, about how people are making money because you just don't believe it for yourself, maybe, or you just, you haven't seen results yet for yourself, and you're kind of like, oh, I don't know, or whatever, and it comes down to believing in it and believing in yourself. And it's easy to believe in with so many people around us. We're surrounded by so many people who are succeeding, and every day there's new people coming in and succeeding. So it comes down a lot to that. And Ray, somebody's making, is that Ray? Oh, is that Vincent? Vincent, did you want to say something?
I was just saying, because I just started, so, and you're saying a lot of things, you're showing your results.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was setting up my Aweber account and my my video on my first Facebook ad, and I couldn't find a video through, I think it's Paul Woolley's setup for the basically starting up with no money, basically to start up on Craigslist and Facebook. And I couldn't get any of his videos because he said because you didn't start yet, you don't have any proof of income, anything coming in. He said to use his videos, but I couldn't get his videos off of his Vimeo because I think they're taken down or something.
Okay, so here, this is what I'm going to say to that. That is just a small hurdle. That's just something you know what I mean? Because there's so many videos. Like you can take mine. Go ahead, take mine. It's doing great. Go ahead. Go ahead, take it. It's doing wonderful. I mean, don't even pretend. I'm not even going to pretend that I didn't steal Ray. Work on stealing Ray's video when his campaign was doing great. I was like, "Where's Ray's video? Let's get Ray's video." I use Keala's videos all the time. All right, Keala has a video on right now. You could just take Keala's video. Why even work with Small Fry? Just take Keala's video, man. It's making like killer money. Just take what Keala's doing. Especially if your target is going to be Hawaii, because Keala is Hawaii, local, so that's even better than mine. It depends on what your target audience is. You have to pick a video that'll attract your target audience. It doesn't have to be you. And how to capture a video, that's just you getting used to the technology and figuring out how to capture the video, and finding a video to get. And that won't take you that long. You just have to go on Keala's fan page, find a video, figure out how to download it. If you have problems, you just ask the team. Someone will help you. So that's something you can figure out like in a week. Getting the video, and setting up the. Yes.
Yeah. Can I jump in on that real quick?
Yes, Ray.
Okay. So Vincent, you brought up a good point. Most people, in fact, I think mostly everyone on this Hangout, when they got started in this online business, didn't have a lot of online marketing experience. I surely did not. I came on, my background is working in corporate America in the telecom industry, and I own my own retail stores. But I definitely did not have any online marketing experience. When I was exposed to the online marketing world when I was on Facebook one morning, and I was surfing my news feed, and I came across a link and I clicked on it, and it took me to a page where I put my email in and I watched the video. And from that point, I started receiving these emails from this guy named Paul Woolley. And I didn't know what Paul was talking about, but it was over this period of time that I kind of was reading Paul's email, and I started to see that Paul was making money online. I just didn't understand how. But the interesting part of it was, I kind of knew that there was something to this thing, so I kind of built this relationship with this guy Paul without ever meeting him, without ever talking with him. And one of his videos, though, because Paul is really good at shooting videos, and all this really boils down to is telling your story, like May said. Now, it stirred me one morning. It stirred me emotionally because I tell you, man, I was really stuck in the rut. I was burnt out. I was really looking, and I needed to make some changes in my life. So I clicked on the link. Just like whoever's watching this, there's a button on the bottom. That's exactly the kind of button I clicked on. I clicked on that button, guys, and I got started. And I got in on the other side. Now, at that point, I really didn't have any experience. I didn't have any proof of any money I made because I didn't make any money yet. But what I did do, was I dove into the training, okay, and I learned some new skills, which was all I really knew at the time was how to take pictures of my food and post it up to Facebook. So Vincent, you can relate to that, right? You ever took pictures of your food and posted it up to Facebook? That's all I knew how to do. And from that point, I learned some new skills, and I saw my teammates. I saw my teammates like Paul Woolley having a $4,800 day. And I was amazed. I was like, wow, there's people on this team making a lot of money. And what I did was, this is what I did. I took a screenshot of their post on Facebook, and I shared it on my news feed. It wasn't always a video. Sometimes it was just a picture of their success. And I put it on my Facebook page, and I said, hey guys, check out my friend Paul Woolley. I just got started with him marketing online. He's kind of teaching me some new things, but look, he just made $4,800 today. And I shared that. And lo and behold, my friends at first thought my Facebook account had gotten hacked. But what happened was, I said, no guys, no, this is real stuff. And so and from that, some of my friends joined, and some of them didn't. But the point is really, I took other people's social proof and I shared it, because that's real stuff. And incomes will vary, right? Income disclaimer, not these results aren't typical, but we chose not to be typical. Now I got to tell you something. I've been involved in this team and in this industry for about a year, and I've learned some awesome skills. And I've applied those skills along the way, and I myself have been able to make, thousands of dollars. My biggest day was $4,600 in a day. I've had when I was in Seattle. I made like a couple $1,000s, and I wasn't really working the business. So when you learn these new skills and you apply what you learn, you can make a lot of money. So it's really a cool business, and you got to trust me here. I come from corporate America. I've had my own brick and mortar retail businesses, and I've been able to get rid of my retail businesses, and I market online. Having an online marketing business is probably the smartest thing anybody could do, because there's nothing out there. There's nothing out there that can give you the results, the ROI, the results for the amount of time that you're going to put in, that'll allow you freedom. That'll allow you freedom to do the things you want to do with who you want to do it with. Because all you need is a laptop and an internet connection, and you're in business. And you can be anywhere in the world. my friend Greg Mock, I think right now he's in Vietnam, and he's marketing online, and all he has is his laptop and his internet connection, and he's in Vietnam. But that's what the internet marketer lifestyle affords people. You know, I see people coming into this industry like my good friend Isaac Box here, you know, and I would love for him to tell his story real quick. But guys, Isaac Box in his first month made $5,000, and he didn't have any online marketing skills, let alone computer skills. And it was an amazing. I get so inspired every time I hear his story, because guys, we're real people. You know, if you're watching this hangout, got to understand, guys, we're real people who have jumped into an industry, and a lot of us didn't have any experience, but we learned some new skills, we applied it, and we were able to make a lot of money. Isaac, could you share your story a little bit, Isaac?
Sure.
Yeah.
Ray, love you, brother. So let me turn my light on here. Let there be light. You can see my beautiful smile. Yeah. So real quick, my story in a nutshell is, you know, I moved to Hawaii about 3 years ago with $100 in my pocket, and I opened up my first business. About 9 months ago, I opened up my second business, which is an internet business, and I actually had zero computer experience. I had no desire to ever learn computers before. So literally, I couldn't even open up a tab on a computer. I didn't know what a tab was. When I wanted to search something new, I would actually close down that whole website to open up a new one instead of just switching tabs. So that's where my skill set was. It was very, very low. But you know, I had some really good mentors when I started, and I listened to some of the products that I bought, and one of them was Get Results Any Way You Know How, ethically, of course, and I used that. And so within my first 30 days, I used my strengths, and I was able to break a record, I believe, of some kind on the Project Freedom team. In my first 30 days, I earned almost $5,000, and this is coming from a guy with no experience. So since that, I've actually learned in the last 9 months how to put together successful Facebook campaigns. I've learned how SEO. I've learned how to rank YouTube videos. I've learned, you know, all these wonderful, wonderful things. My imagination is growing. I'm learning that I can actually use this for my own business. My second business, I can do coaching, I can do life coaching. I just need to get in front of the right people. So there's all these things that I've learned in the last 9 months, which is just amazing. So that's my story in a nutshell. But before I go, I want to tell you guys something that I learned today, and May is kind of an epitome of this right now because of the success she's having. Now, you know, she mentioned our mentor and friend Keala. You know, he's a badass. But May, number-wise, you have him beat. Do you realize that? You have him beat.
Yes, I do. I just didn't want to brag.
Doesn't that feel good?
You know, not too much.
Just say Keala, I kicked your ass, Keala. Just say that.
About time, you know, because, you know, it's like, you know, it's always like Keala, and then for what? It was like Ray, and now it's like May and Jamel.
Yeah.
May and Jamel, but Jamel helped a lot. He's just kind of behind the scenes. He's like a camera shy. I don't know what it is. He's
May and Mel.
Guy. I don't know.
Coming at you. I'll let you guys have your day in the sun for a couple of months, and then I'm coming after you. But so
yeah.
You guys started slow. You know, you've ran some stuff before that wasn't as successful. You never quit, and now you're putting together things that are better than some of the best internet marketers around. Okay, that's just a fact. You guys your numbers are beating some of the top people in the industry. Now, I today saw one of my friends. He started off as a client of mine. He's a friend now. This guy is a multi-millionaire. I don't know how many tens of $1 million this guy has, okay? And we were talking for a couple hours, and I don't know how we got into it, but he looked at me and he says, Isaac, do you really want to know what success is? I'm curious to hear what your version of success is. And he goes, you want to know how to get successful, how to be successful, really? He goes, don't quit, never give up. Don't quit, never give up. That's, you know what I mean? And I've heard that before. But, you know, coming from a guy who you know, basically never has to work again if he doesn't want to, just to say, don't quit. And now look what May's doing. She never quit. She's succeeding. Think about where she's going to be in another year, because she's not going to quit. She's only going to succeed more. So that's my point. You know, it might seem like you don't know anything, you don't have the skill and talent, but the skill and talent comes if you just have the intention and conviction, and you don't quit and you move through it, because you're going to get to where you want to go. And you know, I'll leave you with this thought. This is the best definition of success that I've ever heard, which is success is a what is success?
Progressive.
You know,
progressive.
Yeah. Success, so don't quit, don't quit. No, success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Okay? Now, I love that. Success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So a lot of you that might be watching this right now, you might, you know, be like how I lived most of my life, which is just falling into something, doing something that I thought I had to do to make money. I had to live to survive. You know, I had to work to survive. I didn't have any choices. You know, I didn't hate my job, but, you know, it wasn't what I really chose to do. It wasn't a worthy ideal. So what I'm doing right now, I'm already successful, because it's a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. It's something that I'm working towards, and I'm not going to quit doing it. So there's two definitions of success. I just wanted to share that because that's been on my mind lately. So for whatever that's worth to you guys, but go May. She won't quit. You guys will see more of her.
Thank you, Isaac. Yeah, yeah, I'm not the type, anyway. So yeah, when I do something, I'm very focused. You know, I'm kind of like there's some people who aren't focused, and I know I won't name names. Anyway, so some people aren't focused. Okay, so they'll see something and they'll be like, ooh, ooh, and then they'll see something tomorrow and they'll be like, ooh, ooh, and then they're gone and they forgot about what they started. You know, for me, it's just like, you know, I'm focused. Even though I'm focused, I still have, you know, I had doubts. There was a month where I was kind of down. Of course, I did give birth to a baby, okay, and I had my first baby, and it was like a lot of work. I have a newborn, and you know, I had a slump in income, and so I was a little down, and for a month. However, I, you know, picked myself back up in our business because we have so many support networks just in this particular business that we're in. There's just amazing support. We have these live events that we go to every quarter where they just basically tell you everything you need to know to, I mean, every live event I learned something new, and every live event made my business better. Just did. I like this last oh, another part of this campaign that's different for the people on the panel who are like, no, really, tell us what you did. You know, like Isaac, come on. At the live event in Miami, not Miami, sorry. Miami did a lot. However, I'm going to skip to Seattle. We went to a live event in Seattle, and we had a special VIP day where we went over landing pages, right? We went through landing pages. And what is a landing page? That's basically a web page you go to find out more information. So they say, oh, visit this web page. You go there, and it says, enter your email to see more, and that is called a landing page. Okay, so that's it's a web page where you can get people's information onto your email list, and then like I said, that's called capturing leads. Basically, you get prospective customers. So that's basically a landing page. So we had a whole session just looking at everybody's pages and talking about the pros and cons. So I took that session and I basically saw a page that was good, and you know, copied it verbatim, like basically just recreated the entire thing. Like, because I took really good notes, I copied exactly what it said, and then when I went home, you know, finally had some time, I recreated that exact landing page and put it on this campaign. So this campaign is different. The video is different. The copy is different. Oh, that's another thing I'll talk about in a second. The landing page is different. The landing page is based on a landing page somebody else already tested that's working really well. Now, how do you find out about it? Well, just go to my link and copy it. I don't know what else you're going to do. Like, it's so easy to, when you see something that's working, you just go, you know, use it. That's what we do in internet marketing. That's just how it is. And that's what we did. And that's the thing that makes us, it's funny because people are like, oh, is it real? And I'm like, yes, it's real. And oh, how can I make money? And I'm like, well, it depends. It depends on if you're going to do anything, right? If you're just going to sit there and not do anything, and of course you're not going to make any money. For us, it's like, Isaac says it's slow because he started out so fast. It's, you know, it's all relative. Anyway, for us, we had to learn a lot, you know, learn a lot of stuff. I just started using a smartphone, like this iPhone. I just started using it a couple months before I started this internet business. So I wasn't even using Facebook, or I didn't even know how to use this phone. Okay, so my husband's been teaching me how to use a smartphone. So I was like, you know, I just didn't do Facebook very much. I didn't even do the pictures of the food thing that Ray did. I was even worse than that, you know, even lower than that level. I did know how to open tabs in my browser though, so that's better than Isaac. Anyway, so basically what I'm saying is that you go to these different events and these lessons that our team has, or just using the courses that we bought, you know, studying what they taught us and just doing it, you know, and then you do it one day, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, you're like, okay, well, let's fix it. I mean, Ray knows all about this. It's just every day you just kind of do something a little different to see if it gets better, and, you know, it's a cumulative effect, you know, like a little bit every day makes massive results, right? And people will look at it and they'll be like, oh my gosh, suddenly she's so successful, or he's so successful, and they don't really think about the every day they did something. Every day they were working on something to get there, and most days are not very glorious, you know. Most I'm just telling you, you know, you're just doing some work, and then you don't get any results because it, you know, didn't work, or maybe you got little results and you don't really understand, so you ask people questions. That's basically what our days are like. And we spend, like I said, we don't spend that much time. Ray's not kidding. We spend like a couple hours, you know. That's it, a day. That's all. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of time to do this. However, it takes time. You know, you got to be doing something productive and be willing to educate yourself so that you can do it better. Which is why we go to these live events, because they have the cutting edge stuff. The live events have the cutting edge stuff. You know, you get it before everyone else, and it's like the cutting edge, because they really are just this business, the people in it, because we make so much money so quickly, because we get commissions. We get mostly 100% commissions of what we sell. It's very lucrative. So the people who are making money and they're sharing what they're doing, they really are the cutting edge. And so the live events is where you get that information. So it's important to keep updated, and that's the great thing about this, is because it's a community that always keeps us updated. So yeah, the landing page was better. The landing page was better. The video was better. Now I'm moving on to ad copy. The ad copy was better. You know, the more you write, the better you get. You know what I mean? In the beginning, I was just copying Kayla's ad copy. That's what Ray did, right? Ray, you copied Kayla's ad copy, right? In the beginning. Yeah, I mean, we all do it, right? Kayla, right, Ray?
Yeah, it's you know what's really great about this online marketing industry when you get started is that you can actually copy a lot of the things you see and use it in your marketing strategies and campaigns. See, I grew up where when I was in school and I copied stuff, I get in trouble. But here, when I copy stuff and I use it, I make money. And it's kind of a neat thing, you know. I'm a really good copier. I don't know. No, but honestly, guys, you know what May is saying about copy. When she says copy, it means it's the article, it's the content that you're actually writing, and that's another skill. That's another skill that we have been able to acquire through the training in this business. You know, I'm on your list. I don't know if you know that. I'm on your list.
Of course, I know that, Ray.
Okay, you watch how many times I open and click on your link, right? But you write some really, really good original stuff. And you know what May's really good at? I love her videos, because she'll shoot a video pretty much almost every day, and it's original stuff every day. So, you know, I love that. So anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off, but when you talk about copy, I just thought it was ironic how you can copy things literally and make money.
Yeah, it's true. We call it ad copy, and we don't really mean to copy. However, oftentimes we do copy, and it's actually perfectly ethical, legal to copy on the internet your copy. It's actually legal. I went to a whole internet course where they taught us that it's not the same. It's not like academia where you get in trouble. You know, it's not. You can copy stuff. In fact, we are constantly telling people to copy. You know, like, copy me. I just told everyone to copy me. You know, Maze has this amazing campaign that's beat everybody on the team so far in terms of leads generation. Copy me. I'm totally cool with you copying me. It's totally fine. Copy me. All right. It would be an honor if you copied me. Okay. It would mean that I did something great and worth copying. You know, it's like, oh, cool.
When someone copies you, that's like a form of flattery. That's like, it is, right? Oh gosh, I copied you, May. It's a compliment, you know.
Yeah, and they start running your video for their ad, and you're like, hey, that's so cool. You know, they're running my video for their ad. So yeah, copy me, please, and you know, I hope makes sense. The thing though, what I was getting at, yeah, when I said ad copy, it's good that Ray said that. What it really means is just your story. It just means how you write your story. And obviously, anyone who's ever done writing knows that writing is a skill, right? I mean, when you first start writing, you might not be very good at expressing yourself, right? You might want to say something and it just doesn't come out clearly. And then the more you write, the better you get at writing. So that's what I meant by improving ad copy. And in the beginning, it's hard. It wasn't easy for me to write my story in a way that compelled people to want to learn more about the business and myself and just who we are. It just wasn't something that I knew how to do, and so I would copy, literally copy. You know, take Keala's ad and copy it, and Keala would help us by writing an ad and putting it in the Facebook group and saying, copy this. You know, I mean, put a video in there, like, take the video, copy my ad, put it on your Facebook, do exactly like I tell you. He would even tell us exactly how to put it up. Like, that's how great our team is. So when you start out, we highly encourage you to copy. We still copy. Come on. I mean, if something's working, you look at it, and if it's working, you know, if it ain't broke, you know, don't fix it. You're gonna use it, right? Which is what I did with my landing page, right? That's what's going on. So basically, learning how to express ourselves for who we are, which is what Ray was also saying about the videos that I make. That's important because, like I said, people never buy products, they buy you. Now, what does that mean, and what does that mean for you? Well, actually, it's really exciting because that's the thing about internet business that got me excited about it from the beginning, was that I wasn't really too thrilled about selling products. You know, it just didn't seem like a romantic, wonderful vision for me. I don't know. However, the thought of expressing who I am as a person and making money just being who I am, you know, just becoming better at expressing myself so that I could, and becoming able to market. Marketing, what does marketing mean? It just means getting your message out there. It means getting people to see what you have to say, okay? That's what marketing is. Everyone who does marketing doesn't do I'll just say this right now. Everyone is always marketing. You're always marketing. You're marketing, what does that mean? you're getting your message out. You're expressing yourself to people around you. Maybe to just be friendly, to have friends, to get a job, to you know, to get customers if you're in a business, or just to get along with your spouse. We're always expressing ourselves, to let people know who we are, and that's just marketing. Now, to be able to learn how to do that on the internet is so crucial now. I mean, everything is going on the internet. Everybody knows this. This is in your heart. You know this. If you're not mastering this skill, you are going to be behind. If you are not mastering the skill of internet marketing, you are behind. Okay, you have to start learning this. Everyone knows this in their hearts. Okay, unless they don't have internet, this is where the future is. It's right now, and it's on the internet. And if you don't know how to do this, you got to start learning. And just learning it is important. It's going to help you keep. If you really like your job and you want to keep it, you got to learn this skill, because everything is going this way. Everything is going this way. So I have no idea what that chat says. Anyway, so so you got to learn this skill, internet marketing, to express yourself. The great thing about internet marketing is once you get better and better at expressing yourself, so you get better at making videos, you get better at and we're not talking about like selling. What we're talking about is being yourself and giving people value. And that's why I love this business. It's because it's actually a wonderful thing, and it's important. It's important to get your value, your authentic, real self out. And you have to learn how to market to get your message out, because there are people who need to hear you. There are people who will be inspired by you, who will change their lives because of you. Maybe they're in a rut financially and they're going to get out of it. Maybe they have other issues, and because they heard your story, they're going to have hope. They're going to feel good about themselves. They're going to change their lives. You're going to change the world. And if you don't know how to tell your story in a way that people can understand what you're saying, people can relate, and people can get value from it, you're robbing the world of what you can give. You're robbing the world of this amazing gift that you have as a person. And to me, that is the magic that Isaac is talking about. Because deep down, that's actually what it is. To me, that's my theory, okay? Because like I said, sometimes good things happen and you don't really know why they're happening. So that's my little disclaimer. However, to me, just being able to better express our story and just be authentic and to say it better, to get it out more, so that get it to the audience that will relate to it better, so that people understand where we are. We talk about this as a business, we talk about this and that. In the end, we just want to make a difference, I just want to help change the world to be a better place and to help change myself to be a better person. That's really all I'm doing this for. That is all I'm doing this for. And you realize it more and more the more you do it. And it becomes more of a journey, just like Isaac was saying. It's a progression toward a worthy ideal, right? The progression is the success. It's the journey to something greater, right? Something that's worthy. Now, what is more worthy than being able to be your authentic self, to be you, to be the person that you are inside, and to be able to express it to enough people so that the people who need to hear your message are going to hear it. And if you're quiet and you're sitting there and you're not talking, you're not getting out, you're not learning how to write, you're not learning how to get on video so that people can find you, you're not on the internet, then the people are not going to find you and they're not going to hear it. And they need to hear it because what you have to say is important. Everyone has a message inside them. Everyone has something inside them that is so valuable, and if they can get it out, they can make this amazing, amazing difference. And the more you do this, the more you'll see, and the more you'll understand how wonderful that we all are ourselves, right? Because it takes a lot of guts to look at yourself and realize how great you are, you know? And once you realize how great you are, you have to get it out there. You have to express it, because it's just robbing people. And this is the realization that I had right before I wrote that copy. Honestly, the copy I'd been using, the story I had written before was basically copied from Keala, okay? And then I was basically kind of modifying parts as I went along, you know, because the reason I copied Keala was because it was working, you know? You copy what works. However, Keala is not me, right? Keala is not Ray, Keala is not Isaac, he's Keala, right? And what works for him doesn't, you know, isn't necessarily going to work for me, because it's not my voice, right? So once I realized that it was really important for me to get my voice out, once I realized that it will make a big difference in my son's life to get my voice out. It'll make a difference to my husband if I get my voice out. My mom to get my voice out. You know, it'll make a difference for me, for my life's purpose. Just to be able to help the people that I'm going to help, I need to get my voice out. When you have something that's this great, you need to get your voice out. I mean, I've been talking to this guy from India, and I'm talking with him about making a banner for me, and I was just talking to him about what I do, so he understands how to make the banner. And he's like, oh, we should get this out in India. I can help you. I'm like, sure. Because what we're doing is important, okay? Being able to make money online and not have to be a big corporation, just to be a person, just an everyday person like you and me. We are everyday people here, okay? We're not magical superstars. We're just people. To be able to give people the power to make money online like we do is important. It's important. You know, and to be quiet about it, to be shy about it, is robbing the world of a tool where they could become free. They could have what they need to eat. They could feed their children. They could buy their home they always dreamed of. They can, you know, make sure their mom and dad are okay. They can pay for that surgery. Whatever it is that they have, you know. We have a team member today who joined, who is a cancer patient, and she wants to live. She wants to focus on living instead of dying. So she decided to join. Now, if I didn't get that ad out there, and I didn't get my voice out there, and she didn't see it, she wouldn't have the opportunity to join this community. And I know there are people in this community who have healed themselves of cancer because of being in a community like this. Because we are a community that believes in people. And we actually do care about people. And that's actually why we do it. So the reason this ad is doing so well, the way I see it, is because I finally got our authentic voice out there. And what we're saying is that we want to help people. And it's true. And we can. And we have the ability to help. And we have a method where you can make money online. And you can succeed. And like Isaac said, you can make zero. However, you can make a freaking lot. The guy who made the most money, I mean, we can talk about zero. However, let's talk about the guy who made the most. I mean, he made over $700,000 US money in a month. Right? Am I right? Is that number right? 700,000. Is that correct? Yes. Yeah. And he's made over $3 million in about a year and a half or two or something like that. And our company, they want to have 100 millionaires this year. 100 millionaire earners this year. And there's like a millionaire earner, I don't know, every 2 weeks or something. We have a new millionaire earner right now. They're like just popping up. And I don't doubt, I mean, I don't even doubt that, you know, someone on this panel, you know, I think all of us have the potential to becoming a millionaire earner. Can you say that about where you're at right now? What job are you doing right now? Can you say that? Do you see any potential of being a millionaire earner in the next few years? Is there any option? Is it going to happen? Now, in our business, I'm not going to guarantee anything. However, it's possible, and it's actually a real possibility in our business. It's not something that's unattainable. Actually, it's attainable. It's like I said, I'm not going to guarantee anything. This is not an income guarantee. However, I don't want to gyp you by not telling you what high earners are making, because we have plenty of high rollers on this company. So I'm just, you know, I just want to be frank with you. And I think that's really what happened is we got better at writing our story, and it's been a progression of a lot of things. Like I said, you learn a little bit as you go in so many different ways, and the general feeling I get is that got the story out. And actually, Ray was on a call that the morning before I finished that ad copy. I was talking about the values factor. It's a book by Dr. John Demartini, and he has a chapter called Unlocking Your Genius, right? And it has an exercise in it on unlocking your genius. So for the example on the call, I used writing ad copy. I used that example, right? Okay, writing ad copy. How do I make this something that I'm inspired to do? You know, because right now, sometimes I don't really enjoy writing ad copy. So how do I make it inspiring? I thought of two reasons. Only two. And I'm supposed to think of like 20. And I didn't finish the extra. I did 2 reasons, and that was enough. That was enough to make me realize how important writing my story was. So important that I took the time later in the afternoon to really focus and just write from my heart. You know, just look in my heart. How can I say this to get to the people that need to hear it, that they'll see it, that they'll hear it, and they can hear the message so that they can join, because that is really what this is about. This is not about money. This is about changing your life. This is about hope. This is about dreams. This is about ideals. This is about more than anything that you can imagine. And that's the wonderful thing about it. And that's why I stay with it, because the leaders in this business, they're very idealistic. They believe in people. They're very down to earth too. You know, everyone can succeed. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter if you've had an education, no education. It doesn't matter what language you speak. It doesn't matter how much money you start with. It doesn't matter whether you've ever succeeded in anything else before in your life. It doesn't matter if people make fun of you all day, because honestly, we get made fun of so much in this business. It doesn't matter. You can make it in here, and everyone will accept you for who you are as a person. Because there's no rules on the internet that you have to dress a certain way. There's no rules. You can do what you want to do and be you, and you can learn how to make money being yourself. And I think that is the key, and that is why this is so important. It's so important. And I think once I realized how important it was, I took it more seriously, and I spent more time to do that. That's my take on it, you know, like I said. I hope that helps. Feel free to ask me even more specific questions. And I don't even know if I'm making sense. Panel. Speak up.
I just want to encourage everyone, if you're watching this, you might not understand exactly how everything works. I didn't. I sure didn't. But I got to tell you, I had a big need. I had a young daughter, right? I had a son, and I had a wife I love dearly, and I got to tell you, I wanted to provide for them. I wanted to provide a great life, and I didn't mind working hard, because I came from a background where I worked really hard, so I wasn't afraid of hard work. But I knew what I was doing wasn't cutting it. I was either gonna kill myself, or from just working myself into the ground, or I knew there had to be a better way. And when I saw this opportunity, guys, I didn't approach it like a hobby. I didn't approach it like I was gonna give it a try or give it a whirl. I wasn't going to come in and start this online business and kind of poke at it with a stick. I came in and I got busy and I got focused because I wanted to make a difference for my family. Now, it started out that way. And I got to tell you, as I got around the people and I got around the system, I realized there was a much bigger picture involved. Because as I could become more successful in this online business, I was able to impact other people. I was able to help other people along the way. And it's a really it's a great feeling to have when you're able to impact other people in a positive way. So guys, if you're watching this, right, if you saw this and if you've been hearing and listening, there's a button below. There's a button below to get started. You know, guys, I encourage you to click the link and get started. It's 25 bucks. It's 25 bucks to get started. And once you're in on the other side, you'll see the system. You'll see all the different pieces. And from there, you'll be welcomed into the group and you'll be kind of guided through some steps that'll help you get started. Guys, I encourage you, if you're looking to make, if you've been doing the same thing over and over and over again for the last X amount of years and nothing has changed, then you got to make some changes now. You got to do something different. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. And I was tired of that already, as I'm sure many of you are if you're watching this. And if you're looking to make 2014 different from 2013, you got to do something different from what you did in 2013. You got to do something different. And if that means clicking the link below, click that button below, then do it. Guys, do it. Just get started, click that button, and start making some changes. So anyway, that's my encouragement for everyone watching this. Click the link and get started.
Yeah, there is a button under this video. If there's not, then just go back to wherever you got this video from, whoever sent you here, ask them how to get started. It's just $25, like Ray said. Click the button and just get started, because we are real. I mean, the people who are like, "Are you real?" Well, this is pretty real. I mean, I obviously didn't, do my hair for this hangout. It's midnight, I don't know how much more real we could get here, Got a little oil on my face, We're real, okay? Real people. And it doesn't take a lot to change your life. It takes actually less than you think. It takes a step. It just takes a step, and it'll change your life. And there are people who will support you. Like, we're here. You're not alone. That's the great thing, is you have this great bunch of people. New friends. So cool. I love my new friend. Anyway, Isaac, do you have anything you want to say?
Sure. One thing I want to say, talking about support and how wonderful this team is, we just finished our first co-op. Now, let me kind of just explain what that is. What we decided to do for new members was we allow you to come in at a basic level. There's no stipulations. You just have to have the blogging platform and be an affiliate. And you set up your Aweber, which we show you how to do that in a video. We also give you follow-up emails to be able to send out your list, ones that convert really well. So that's all set up. So what we do is we purchase something called Solo Ads, which we go to a traffic supplier and they send us traffic. So what we do is we get a number of people. We get a number of people on this co-op. And I think right now I spent, very, very, very minimal compared to what I could have spent. And I just got 120 leads and I got a sale today. So that was our first test on the co-op. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running this for all our new people. So basically, if you sign up, within a week, you can be getting leads like we get leads. you can get 120 leads in a week, possibly. Okay, I don't know any other team that's offering that. I don't know any other support, how much more support anybody could ask for. That's why I love this team. That's why I love Ray, man. He put that together, and it worked, and we're helping a lot of people out. A lot of people are excited. Everybody that's on the co-op is happy. I've heard no bad words about it. So basically, you click that button, you buy what they tell you to buy, become an affiliate, you roll with us, dude, and within a week you start getting leads like I do. So that's about as simple as I can put it. Other than that, you know, I love you guys. This is awesome. May, so inspiring to hear what you're doing. You know, it's just real. It's just real talk. It's just real people, and I'm glad that you're breaking out of you know, whatever minor shell that you may have been behind, you know, which we all kind of need to break out of, and just kind of really love ourselves more, and just be willing to be authentic and be our authentic selves. And it shows through, and people love you for it, you know, and they're going to want to sign up with you. So I respect that, and I love that, and you know, just keep rocking it, dude. That's about it for me.
Thanks, Isaac.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, I beat Kiala. Okay, anyway. Linda, do you want to say something? Linda?
You guys can hear?
Yeah?
Hi, Linda.
Okay, hi. I just wanted to say thanks to Ray for doing the post. Actually, just yesterday I started reading about, because I work a job. I work 12 hours, 8 hours. And last year my boyfriend decided to quit his job so that he can start his own company. But we were not quite sure how we could go about that. And then we found out that in the 15K, everything that they teach is actually what we needed. So yeah, like I studied a 15K, and I was just telling Ray a couple of hours ago, you know, I needed a partner to work with and stuff. But then when he did the post, I was really blessed because I don't have a list, you know, but I've been part of 2 business before I came to Empower Network, and I actually get results. I'm a very determined person. I know what I want, and for Empower Network, it's been a very challenging thing, but like I keep telling myself that I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep pushing until I get something out of it. And I've been really inspired ever since I started with Empower Network. Last year when I started, it took me 3 months to get over something like, you know, in my personal life, which I showed on my page. And like listening to people like Kiala, it just really, like Kiala speaks through people. And after 3 months, I got all in. I didn't get all in like just because I could get all in. I got all in because it's true what May said. You know, we all have needs. In my country we have issues with like paying medical insurance and stuff like that. And like through that webinar, one webinar that Kiala was talking on, and what we wanted to do with our 200 benefits, he gave us a homework. I listed all those 200 benefits, and I said, I think I can do this. And after that, I started to do the 8 core about reading. One of the things in 8 core commitment was reading, and I saw that it became a very big thing in me. And I also started implementing like what I learned from 15K in my work, and it helped me. You know, it really helped me. The product really helped me in my own personal life and in my career as well. And I just, you know, escalated in my job just like in 3 months. I may not be getting the result, you know, money and stuff like that, but in personal development wise, I've been really increasing like as a person. And yeah, so for people, maybe they're not in 15K and stuff like that, but 15K and masters is like it changed the way I thought, putting this really big investment is something that, is not a waste of time. And I see so many shiny objects, but, with Empower Network, it really changed everything in myself. So many shiny objects, people inbox me and tell me, oh, you can earn money, but really it's not about the money. It's about the people that you hang around with. And I've been really inspired, like especially with Isaac Potts, he couldn't open a second tab on his PC. I even told one of my friend here in Papua New Guinea, she said, oh, I'm not an expert on online and stuff like that. And I told her, well, I have a business partner. He just didn't know anything about computer. And if he can earn this much, I don't see why. And, she's a uni graduate. And I said, you graduated from a university, but this guy, he just didn't know how to use a computer. And yeah, I've been sharing, it's like trying to share something in my country. Everything about Empower Network is so new, very new. And I've been really exposed to some things that I know a lot of my countrymen, they know nothing about. And yeah, I think I may be the only one in Empower Network, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm at this point of time, I'm really ready to just explode the business in my country. So I've already spoken to a lot of people, like, how in Empower Network we talk about, the universe opening up to us and stuff like that. Yeah, I've been in contact with, top earners in some MLM business in my country. And yeah, so that's all I could say. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Linda. I haven't actually listened to you talk before. I've seen you chat, I've never actually heard your voice. It's nice to hear your voice. Maybe next time you can get your camera working and we can actually see you moving too.
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, so.
That's okay. I'm glad we did a hangout when you can actually get on too, right? Isn't that nice?
Yes, yeah.
Good time, yeah. I don't know about for us. It's getting kind of late here. It was already late when we started. Anyway, I want to ask Vincent, do you want to say something?
Not really. I'm just, looking forward to, because I just started with the Empower Network. But previous to this, I mean, I've done multiple multi-level MLMs, of course, first a few of them, and the products are good, and the system, the MLM, basis is really ingenious idea because in the world that we live in, it's all connected. And I just looked and I just really couldn't follow along with those other MLMs, and I just found this one. I watched a video on Keala's page about 3 times, and that's when I joined, and it just made too much sense not to, for me to do that. And I'm still pretty young, and then I'm working now, and I just realized that's not where I want to be in my life. Working. I'm only 21, and I work 5 days a week, barely have any weekends. I see people going down the same path. I would like to be a proof of concept to them that that's not necessarily the only thing they have to do. Live a life of freedom on their own terms. And there's a lot of things that, my generation, actually, we talk about a lot, but we don't have necessarily the right direction to go to. That's why I want to be the beacon for that, for my generation and my friends.
That's awesome, Vincent. And that reminds me of a very good point. To make a change in the world, we have to change ourselves, right? You want to lift the people up around you, you have to lift yourself up, right? Isn't that so true, right? Because just when you suddenly tell your friends, hey, dudes, I'm retiring, I'm 22 and it's about time I retire, they're going to be like, what? And you'll be like, what? Yeah. And then they're going to be able to have that pickup. You know what I mean? Because you're going to pick up everyone around you, right?
Exactly.
And that's one of the main things that I think is great about Empower, because it empowers people, right? It empowers us. So awesome! I'm excited for you. Keep plugging away. And if you have questions, always ask the team. You know, we're here for you. Okay. Anyway, so if anyone doesn't have any last words, I'm going to end it because it is kind of late. I mean, it is 1:30 a.m. now for us in Hawaii. So I'm glad we had this hangout. It was awesome. I hope that you got a lot of value out of it. And I'm going to be hosting, maybe with Ray, depending on how he feels about this time. Weekly, we're going to be doing this. Because it's important to connect with people and let us know, you know, give you an opportunity to see what we're doing live. And so you'll hear more from us,
Before you
basically.
guys leave, I just had a quick question. You're talking about the cooperative. How would I get on and joining that?
There's a post in our team that Ray put in that basically says they're doing a co-op and that if you want to join, just tell him. And actually, you can just message him right now if you want. Just message him and tell him you want to do the co-op, and he'll tell you what to do. So just let him know.
All right, I just seen the post there.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all. That's how you can join in. So definitely hop on that train, Vincent.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna end this call. I just want to say thank you for everyone who came on. Originally, it was just me, and then I called Ray, and I was like, Ray, I need help. So there was me and Ray. I was like, and we literally just put this out. Like, it wasn't even 15 minutes. I gave everyone about 13 minutes to pop on this call. So I told everyone, like, we're gonna be live in 13 minutes, and it's midnight. Join us, and look at all the people we got. So it's pretty cool. So anyways, I'm going to end with the one note is just click on the link below this video and get started because, you know, you don't want to wait. Your life is now, and we want to make a difference with our lives and live fully in the moment, right? So clicking that button and changing your life is how you're going to do that if you're feeling the urge right now. Anyways, have a great night, everyone. Thank you for joining the call. As always, you know, let us know if you have any questions. If you're on somebody's list here, email list, just give them an email, shoot me an email if you have questions. And we're always we're willing to talk to you and looking forward to meeting you. Okay, good night.
Bye.
Bye.